complex sentence beginning with while Part 1。我哋之前教過 complex sentence 係啲複合嘅句子。complex sentence 即係話一啲嘅複合嘅句子啦，即係有兩個子句啦。A complex sentence joins an independent clause with one or more dependent clause。即係 while 咧後邊咧，我哋有兩個 clauses， 一個叫做 dependent， 一個 independent。The dependent clause can go first in the sentence, followed by the independent clause, or called the main clause， 就係個主要子句啦。Now， 留意下個 tip 喎。When the dependent clause comes first, a comma should be used， 就有個 comma 㗎。While we were watching TV， 嗱，你睇到 comma 嗎？ The phone rang。呢句嘅 dependent clause 就係 while we were watching TV， 而個 independent clause 就係 the phone rang。咁留意中間我有個 comma 㗎。嗱，我睇到兩個 examples。While he waited at the train station, Joe realized that the train was late。主要嘅子句會係個 Joe realized 呢一句啦。咁我哋係叫 independent clause。而 while 嗰部分呢，係個 dependent clause， 係要依賴後邊嗰句先有成句㗎。Example 3. While they were waiting for the bus, Mary and Samantha realized that Joe was waiting at the train station. While they were waiting for the bus 呢個呢，就係 dependent clause。而 independent clause 係 Samantha realized 呢個部分呢，係一個可以獨立嘅子句嚟㗎。嗱，留意個 independent clause 可以擺前嘅部分㗎喎。咁啊 while 嗰橛呢，擺到後半部啊。Conversely, the independent clause can go first in a sentence, followed by the dependent clause, as in the following。 睇下以下嘅例子啦。留意個 tip 提大家 beautiful 啦。When the independent clause comes first, a comma should not be used。 如果 while 係擺中間嘅時候，自然就唔用 not 啦。嗱，睇以下例子。I did not see them at the station while Mary and Samantha were waiting at the ticket office. Number 2. Joe realized that the train was late while he waited at the train station. Number 3. Mary and Samantha realized that Joe was waiting at the train station while they were waiting for the bus。 留意 while 用咗就唔需要用個 comma 啦。我哋睇到 complex sentence 嘅特別嘅地方咯。Complex sentences are often more effective than compound sentences because a complex sentence indicates clearer and more specific relationships between the main parts of the sentence. The word while, for instance, can tell the readers that one thing occurs at the same time as another。 就話同步進行嘅動作啦。It can convey a more complex relationship than a word such as and conveys。 用 and 呢個關係冇咁清楚㗎。跟住教另嗰個字呢，叫做 periodic sentences。 It is used to refer to a complex sentence beginning with a dependent clause and ending with an independent clause, as in while he waited at the train station, Joe realized that the train was late。 就係 while 帶住一個 dependent clause 行先。嗱 periodic sentences 似中文嘅喎。It can be especially effective because the complete thought occurs at the end of it。 就個內容呢，喺個尾呢，係接落去㗎。So the first part of the sentence 用 while 嘅句子行先嘅呢， can build up the meaning that comes at the end。 This is used for emphasis and can be persuasive。 佢講嘅呢就有說服力啦。By putting reasons or condition， 就係 while 嘅部分呢，就講咗個原因啦，或者個條件啦。Before the final point is made， 喺最尾先講個結果㗎。It can create suspense or interest for the reader。 意思呢就係賣個關子啦，俾啲讀者或聽眾呢有個興趣啦，去聽埋落去。嚟睇下 while 嘅句子嘅 tenses 有咩組合啦。嗱 ，we can use while to talk about two actions that happen at the same time in the past。 咁強調呢，佢係同時發生嘅喎。嗱 ，we can use The past continuous tense 我哋用嘅咧就係過去嘅進行式啦。In both clauses to show that neither action was complete at a certain time in the past。意思兩個 past continuous tense 嘅動詞咧，都係講緊兩個咧都係進行緊動作咧，都未完成嘅。我睇例子啊。While I was drawing designs in my notebook, my mother was busily making clothes on her sewing machine。媽咪同我咧同時都做緊兩個都未做完嘅動作，都做緊嘅。一個就係 was drawing， 一個 was making。While my parents were sleeping, my brother was revising his homework。兩個動作咧都係同時做緊嘅，一個 was sleeping， 一個 was revising。Number 3 while my grandfather was gathering his tools， grandfather 咧就係祖父啦，喺度咧收咗嘅工具啦。My grandmother was cooking。睇咗前面咧就係個 tenses， 大家留意咧，哇！嗰句咧係一個長啲嘅句子嚟嘅喎。而個 main clause 咧就係一個 short action 啦。嗱，譬如話 while Tom was studying, the telephone rang。rang 係比較短啲嘅動作啦。That means we can use the past continuous tense for the incomplete long action。長啲嘅動作咧用 past continuous tense 嘅喎，而短啲嘅動作咧 the simple past tense 就係 for the completed short action 短啲嘅動作啦。While Sylvia was walking down the catwalk, her foot slipped and she fell. When Cindy and Mandy were sunbathing on the beach, they saw a crab. Were sunbathing 係長啲嘅時間，就喺度日光浴啦。They saw a crab 見到嘅呢個動作係比較短啲。睇呢個表啦。We use the past continuous tense with while to describe longer background。while 部分呢，嗱，my father came home while I was reading a book。while I was reading a book 係比較長啲嘅時間㗎。嗱，跟住我哋做下呢5條啦。嗱 ，complete the following sentences using simple past or past continuous tense of the verbs in the box。大家要配下呢啲嘅 verbs。嗱，大家停機寫啱5題嘅次序。我哋再講個內容啦。大家寫好未呢？我哋一齊睇下答案。Number 1 my parents fell asleep 短啲嘅動作。While they were watching TV 比較長啲嘅動作呢。Number 2 while Robert was doing the exam, he suddenly began to feel ill。 was doing 係長啲嘅時間 ，began to feel ill 開始嘅動作比較短嘅就唔舒服啦。Number 3我哋講緊呢 the taxi driver was not looking at the road when the accident happened。Number 4 what did they say about me in the dining room while I was cooking？ In the kitchen。 Number 5 the school bell rang。 個鐘響係一下㗎，當時發生咩啊 ？While I was doing my English exercises， 做緊練習應該比較長嘅時間啦。大家有啱晒個 past tense 同 past continuous tense 嘅位置呢？Now do exercise to test yourself. Bye.